Hi everyone. Can you see me, hear me? Is everything okay? Can you tell me if everything's okay in the chat? Thank you so much for all the hearts. And yes, I'm very late. Thank you for waiting. मेरे को बहुत नर्वस लग रहा था एक्चुअली आज क्योंकि मेरे को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कैसे स्टार्ट करते और बहुत गड़बड़ चल रहा था इन जनरल तो कैसे चल रहा है All good? Is my voice okay? Awesome. Yay! Thank you. So, what's up, chat? I'm feeling like पता नहीं कितने साल बाद stream कर रही हूँ and even when I'm seeing chess nowadays, I feel like there's been such a huge gap. Um, Everything's changed, right? Like I got married. For those of you, I think everyone knows it, but still, for those of you who don't know, I got married a few days ago and I moved to Bombay as well. So I moved cities. I have lived in Pune my whole life. At least for the last 20 years, I have lived in Pune. For the last 21 years, I've lived in Pune. And suddenly to shift to a new city, get married, oh God, it's a big change. So, yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm really happy to start streaming again. Really happy. I was like waiting कि कब start करूँगी बेचारा मेरा channel. I was feeling so bad, पता है like it's like you have so much affection for your channel, for your chat और कभी इतने दिन से कुछ interaction नहीं है. मैं सोच रही थी community post डालूं, कुछ तो करूं मेरे channel पे. कुछ हो नहीं रहा था. Uh, Also, I'm commenting on the Airthings Masters or Chess 24. I've joined Chess 24, so uska bhi thoda coordination work rehta hai, and there's a lot of stuff going on there as well. We want to launch the Chess 24 channel, India channel, and make it more active. Basically, we want to do a lot of things over there. So there are a lot of plans on wo sub scheduling, coordination, planning takes a lot of energy and I'm still getting used to it. So basically the last 2 3 months a lot of things have happened and I've not yet been able to find that schedule in which I can fit everything, but I hope today onwards my schedule will be on track. Already I'm really happy to have started streaming and uh, not bad. 100 people are watching, not bad. Today I messaged Harshit कि 10 मिनट लेट आना क्योंकि मुझे चैट से बात करना है और फिर मैंने उसको ऐड किया और अगर कोई नहीं आएगा तो मैं खुद से ही बात कर लूंगी तो एटलीस्ट कोई तो देख रहा है. आई एम रियली हैप्पी. थैंक यू. Vishal is here. Hi Vishal, thank you. And uh, I saw Arya as well. Hi Arya. I mean, many of you guys like always watch all my streams. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. Uh, yeah, I'll be more regular. I really want to be. I love streaming. पता है मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है और खुद के चैनल पे ना you're like so free. कुछ भी कर सकते हो. इतना कुछ सोचना नहीं पड़ता है. अच्छा लगता है पता है और ऐसे चैट के साथ बात कर सकते हो and all that. But yeah, I wanted to be more regular. New year, new me, probably. Yeah. We want Tariq pe Tariq dialogue from Jijaji. Uh, Jijaji would be. Sure, sure. Someday, one day I'll get him. I'll get him on the stream. He's like, if he comes on my channel, he'll just take it over. He's way more outgoing and funny, and he has like a way more interesting personality. Like, overall, like, outgoing personality than me. He's very charming. तो इसीलिए मैं उसको ला नहीं रही हूँ मेरे चैनल पे, नहीं तो वो टेक ओवर कर लेगा और फिर मेरे को तो कोई मतलब जो 100 लोग दिख रहे हैं वो भी बोलेंगे क्या है, वी वांट अजिंक्य नॉट यू, सो आई एम जस्ट लाइक मत आओ अभी थोड़े दिन बाद. um yeah, so maybe so yeah, I think I'll try to now get my dear guest on the stream. Let's see. Okay. Or also, I am sure I'm going to have a lot of boomer moments today. I am 100% sure क्योंकि मैं बहुत दिन बाद कर रही हूँ. मेरे को आज OBS भी कुछ तो अपडेट दे रहा था स्टार्ट करने से पहले और मैंने किया नहीं, तो प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी फॉर दैट. I'll try to limit it as much as possible. Let's see if Harshit is here. EG doesn't call Sopiko for the same reason. Yeah, possible. um, okay, just a moment. Just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. Hey Harshit, एक minute. Let me get you on the stream. Just a moment. Um, life's okay, life's okay. Um, Relearning OBS for now. सगळं विसरलीये मी. Yes. Ah, wow. Yeah. How do I get you? Great question, yeah. Hmm. Oh my god, I don't know how to get you. 1 second. Hmm. ठीक है, एक second. Let me see what I can do. Wait, first I'll do this. Oh, you know what I need to do? First of all, I need to close everything else because it's making my system really slow. ठीक है. So I've done that. ठीक है. Now I will. Yeah. Now can you see my screen or you can't? Yeah. Now you can see my screen, right? Okay. No, that's my screen. You can see my OBS. Yes, you can. I can see my OBS on your screen, on my Zoom, so you can also see it. But wait, I'll hide my self view. Otherwise, they'll see me also. हे जमलं नाही तर काय करायचं? अच्छा. Ah, yes. Harshit, I can see you. Okay. I got you. Wait. But my background is blue, correct? So that's my OBS. 1 second, huh? I'm getting everything. 1 second. Oh God. Uh-huh. Fine. Ah, they can't hear you. Yeah, yeah, because you're not on the screen yet. I haven't uh got you. 1 second. One more thing I need to get. This stream is all about patience. God, got this as well. Wow, I'm impressed by myself today. मी एवढं एक्सपेक्टच केलं नव्हतं माझ्याकडनं. Can you be impressed by yourself? Sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. It happens when you have very low expectations from yourself, which I do at the moment. So I'm like super impressed. अच्छा, सही है, मस्त है, बहुत सही है. चलो, let's get you on the screen.
Okay.
Ta-da! Hello,
Hi.
Shanta. Hey, Harshit.
Hi, Soumya again.
So happy to see you. So happy to see you after such a long time.
You too.
Uh, and how have you been? Thank you so much for joining, first of all.
I've been good. I just went to my friend Abhimanyu's our friend Abhimanyu's place the other day, and we played a lot of chess over
Yes,
the board. That
yes,
was super fun.
yes, guys. The thumbnail that you see on for my stream, Harshit's picture is from that session. Where they played over the board chess after I don't know how many months.
I mean, it's probably like almost a year. It's quite a
Yeah.
while.
आय नो मॅन. म्हणजे मी माझा बोर्ड बघते मागे आणि तिकडे दुसरं कोणीच नाहीये ना. मी एकटीच खेळणार त्याच्यावर म्हणजे.
Yeah. I mean,
कांट
the first
इमॅजिन.
few games we were just blundering left and right. Like we are so used to playing online that playing over the board is like playing online a year back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, probably that might also happen na,
But
now that
but the
I.
board behind you looks super enticing. Yeah, like just to have two chairs in front of that board and just slam the clock. I mean, the good old days.
Yeah, I love it. And actually, when I was setting up the house, I set up the board in the end. The last thing that I set up was the board because I knew that, I was so motivated by it कि मुझे board setup करना है, board setup करना है. तो मैंने सोचा, that was my motivation to finish all the other work. कि जल्दी
Hmm.
जल्दी खत्म करते हैं सब काम, तो.
Yeah, that's a nice trick.
Hmm. So, guys and Harshit, as you know, the Airthings Masters is going on और काफी interesting games हुए अब तक. Obviously, knockout में और भी ज़्यादा like results and decisive game होंगे, but even the prelims were fun.
Mm-hmm.
इस बार थोड़ा कम decisive था because of the number of seats were higher compared to the number of participants. So only
Right.
4 players got knocked out, and
Uh,
uh, uh,
8 or 4 or
4 got knocked out. So there were 12 participants, and
hmm.
8 got in, and 4 got knocked out.
I
So
see.
Harshit's sound is loud क्या? ठीक है, I'll reduce it. मैंने full पे लगाया है. Yeah, it's okay now. अभी कुछ बोलो, Harshit. Say something.
Um, it's very lonely here.
I see. When are you coming to Bombay, Harshit?
Mm. When are
Never.
you inviting me?
Anytime, yaar. You don't need an invitation. Maybe before your flight to US, yeah, you can come. Or maybe like just for
At
one or
least I
two
can
days,
say
you can
yes.
just come to like chill. कभी भी जभी भी तुमको मन
Yeah,
है ना?
I'd like to. As much as I'd like to.
Hmm.
dash dash.
ठीक है, चलो तो गेम्स देखते हैं. So the first game, yeah. So actually, which were your favorite games from the tournament, Harshit? Were you following the tournament and what was it like?
I wasn't following it very closely,
Hmm.
but I did see some of the important moments from the tournament. For example, D5 was special
Mm-hmm.
by Dubov, but I haven't seen all of the games very close. I generally, whenever I look at games, the human tendency is to just look at the games which had results, right?
Yeah.
So all of the games which has had results, I have looked at.
Yeah, and I've also picked those only.
Good.
Because okay, actually a lot of games were interesting. For example, Hari versus MVL in the first round. Yeah, it was very good preparation. But the thing is, another issue was that we also covered many of them in the Chess Base India streams, then on the Chess
Mm-hmm.
24 India channel, and yeah, during the live commentary, of course. And then the players themselves came and analyzed the game. So काफी cover हो चुके हैं. तो फिर वही
Correct.
वही देखने में I wasn't sure, but anyway I've included one of the games which we covered in detail on our commentary and everything, because it was really nice, and I thought we can go through it again.
Sure.
So one of the game, the first game, yeah, the we can see that one maybe first because it's also our friends game, Anish versus Hari. So
Hmm.
both of them are our friends,
And
and
both of them just marginally missed to qualify.
yeah, that's also true actually. Both of them marginally missed the qualification.
Hmm.
Actually, Hari, if he had won even one game, he would have he had a good position against Grischuk, as he mentioned in his um, post
Hmm.
post tournament comments. तो
Hmm.
अगर वो जीत जाता तो डेफिनेटली अंदर आ जाता टॉप
But
एट
then
पे.
it's like I mean, if he had won that, I mean, yeah, if he had won that game, then maybe in the next game he would have taken fewer risks. Yeah,
Yeah, that's also true.
I
But
don't know
no,
how
he was
this
very
works.
solid. Like he made 10 draws and he lost only one game, which was against AG, which we'll see now.
Ah,
तो
wow.
वैसे भी he was super solid throughout
Hmm.
the event. And Anish, of course, actually it is so ironic that he was feeling that he needs to win two games on the last day, but he actually needed to only make a draw against Naka to qualify, which is unexpected, right? Because there were so many players on 5 points in the
Right.
last round, and both of them, like Krishchuk and Dubov, both of them lost the
Hmm.
last round. Grischuk lost to Carlson, I think. And no, Grischuk lost to Nepo, kya? In the
I
last
am
round.
not fully sure, so I would refrain from
Let's
commenting.
check. I don't remember whom he lost to in the last round. He lost to MVL. He lost to MVL.
Hmm.
And Dubo lost to Wesley in a beautiful game. Did you see that combination?
Dubov lost to. No, I haven't.
We'll see it. We'll see it. तो ठीक है. Let's start some chess, है ना?
Hmm. Did the screen just move, or was that just for me?
Oh yeah, the screen moved.
Did you turn? Yeah, it's
Sorry.
good now.
Now it's back?
Yep.
Oh, wait. I need to change something then. Just a moment.
Did you turn on the engine? Because sometimes when you turn on the engine, the board
No,
changes.
no. I have two screens and I shifted the board from the first one to the second one.
Hmm.
But I need the board on this one because it's easier. So I'll just make some changes. One second. बहुत गर्मी है बॉम्बे में. पूना में कैसा है? ठंड है ना?
पुणे में ठंडा है. हाँ.
पूना में आई एम श्योर ठंड है. मैंने मेरा पूरा जो वार्म विंटर क्लोथ्स का बैग है लेके आई इधर और उसको लॉक में डाल दिया. कभी यूज नहीं करेंगे.
So that you have some motivation to come back to Pune, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, my family also stays there. I mean, my dad stays there, so I can't be like. Also, all my friends are there. I
Mhm.
love Pune in general. My brother stays there, sister-in-law, my grandmom. सब लोग उधर ही रहते हैं तो.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean. ये इवैल्यूएशन बार को ऑफ कैसे करते हैं? रुको.
Anyway, the chat loves this evaluation bar, so
They love it क्या?
you
I'll
might
keep
as
it
well.
क्या? ठीक है.
Yeah.
चलो, I'll keep it. So let's go. Let's go. So D4, this is Anish versus Hari,
Hari.
and this was actually the first game on the second day, okay? And
Mhm.
Anish was already on. He had lost 2 games the
Minus
previous
two.
day. Yeah, he had lost 2 games the previous day and drawn 2. So it
Mhm.
was like a must-win game for him. Whereas for Hari, he had drawn all the 4 games on the previous
Right.
day, so he was quite comfortable.
Mhm. Okay, so
So yeah, Slav,
Meran.
Meran. Do you play it from either side?
I used to play this a lot with Black.
Huh.
Inspired by Vishy Anand's games against
Hmm.
Kramnik again the 2008 World Championship match, if I'm
Hmm.
not wrong.
Huh.
No, it was not. I'm not sure about the year,
Hmm.
but he won 2 games with Black, and after that, this line was so popular that even I was playing it quite regularly.
Hmm. Yeah, his games against Kramnik were amazing, na? They were very inspiring. I think a lot of people started playing this from black because of those games.
Mhm.
So bishop d3, dc, bishop c4, b5, bishop d3. और यहाँ पे I think Anand went for a6 line against Kramnik.
Yep.
So here a6 in his world championship matches. And Hari went for
I would
bishop
just like to
d6.
point out this very peculiar thing that at least I am noticing,
Huh.
that with the black pieces,
Huh.
I feel like black is not having any problems against one e4
Acha.
because there are so many options. First is that he can play Berlin.
Hmm.
Second is that he can play Rayo Lopez, which is also supposed to be totally fine. I mean,
Hmm.
then he can play Natchdorf, which does not have any clear. I mean, it does not have any clear drawbacks. But with black, for example, Grunfeld is not having so great results lately because of uh, a lot of lines pointed out by Leela. Slav is also black has to be very. This is what I feel. Yeah. So D4. I mean now I'm feeling that D4 might actually be the best move, but I don't know.
D4 from 1 D4 is the best move according to you, huh?
I mean
Shall we
practically, yeah,
retitle this
because
stream like 1 D4 is the best move? Like this is like a statement, like a very powerful, very responsible statement to make. Na ऐसे Fisher ने
Mhm.
कैसा 1
But
E4
I have
move?
some sort of backing to that statement. I feel like black has fewer uh, principled options to play with against one d4 because Grunfeld and King's Indian are fine, but the engine doesn't like it. Whereas for one e4, Caro-Kann, French, everything is playable. But I mean, even King's Indian is playable, but it's a lot. I mean, according to the engine, it's a lot worse than some other lines. Anyways, I don't want to go into pointing out if e4 is better than d4.
No, interesting.
Yeah.
We can make a stream on this, maybe like a statistics कैसे चल रहा है ऐसे future में, है ना?
Mm-hmm.
Stream idea. So he played queen c2, bishop b7. Okay, this is actually bishop b7 is the main move here. I was checking what happens for castle, or castle is not so popular here. And maybe the
Okay.
reason is like maybe you can just play normal also यहाँ पे bishop d2 and long castle anyway.
There
Sorry.
can even be some tactical reason, right?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe knight e4. कुछ games में खेला है knight e4.
Mm-hmm.
Knight e4 bishop e4
Mm-hmm.
और अभी h7 और c6 दोनों अटैक्ट है.
Okay.
पर यहाँ पे ब्लैक खेलता है knight f6
Mm-hmm.
और बिशप c6 मारेगा तो क्वीन c7 और अभी ये पिन है.
Oh, wow, this is very interesting.
हाँ, तो ये इतना इफेक्टिव नहीं है मतलब.
Mm-hmm. No, this is a very good point.
So probably castle is also okay, but bishop b7 is the main move,
Mm-hmm.
which everyone goes for.
Right.
And यहाँ पे castle again is the like white का हमेशा castle is always an option in these lines. तो e4 खेला e5 और ये
Okay.
एक्चुअली बिशप g5 आइडिया फॉलोड बाय लॉन्ग कासल जो है ना, दिस आइडिया विच अनीश प्लेड, अदीब हैज आल्सो प्लेड इट एंड आल्सो विदित हैज प्लेड इट.
Chronology समझिए.
तो आप क्रोनोलॉजी समझिए. वही पहले आदिबन ने खेला 2018 में एशियन नेशंस कप में और फिर विदित ने भी खेला और दोनों ने लाइक इट वाज क्वाइट गुड. आदि वन द गेम एंड Vidit drew in last year's FIDE Grand Swiss against this Hovnessian Robert. He's 2600.
Oh, so you've done your homework here.
अरे नॉट मच, थोड़ा इतना मतलब एक अभी स्ट्रीम के लिए थोड़ा तो प्रिपेयर करके आना पड़ता है. ऐसे नहीं कि चलो ओबीएस देख के आ जाते हैं.
That's true.
Yeah. No, but actually it's very interesting this line. और हमारे यहाँ पे अभी कुछ कंस्ट्रक्शन शुरू हो गया है. Is it like too loud? It's annoying.
I can hear it, but it's not annoying.
It's not in my house, so it's out of my control.
Yeah.
So let's just speak louder than that. Bishop g5. So queen c7 is quite rare. I mean h6 is quite natural, neither. Like just to ask the bishop where.
I mean, it's forcing. It's forcing. Yeah.
So Hari went for queen c7 and Anish long castle. So it's definitely a rare idea and must be Anish's preparation. Yeah, it actually was his preparation. He said it in his post-game comments as well. That because you know it was the first game, so he could also prepare for it ऐसे आराम से, है ना? वो भी एक
Correct. Right.
a6. So a6 the idea is to
King
play
b1.
c5. Yeah, he played king b1.
Logical.
And what would you do here as black? He would short castle or long castle? Sorry.
Short castle or long castle? I think this should still be some sort of opening preparation. But if you would ask me, a short castle feels a bit risky because d into e5, I don't know how black is supposed to respond to that.
क्योंकि वो bishop f6 मरते रहता है.
Exactly. So, I mean, if I were just given two options to choose, I would probably pick long castle. So what did Hari choose?
Yeah, so Hari played long castle as well. No, actually my OBS is a little slow and I'm wondering why it's slow, but okay, probably, I don't know. Anyway, long castle. Rook hf1. What do you think of this move?
I see that it has a clear point, so I'm not very surprised because he just wants to take on e5 and prepare f4.
Yeah, but he can also play g3, right? Like why rook hf1?
G3 would be a bit anti-intuitive because it sort of opens this long diagonal in the future. Although I do understand why one would like to play G3, but the thing is, even your bishop can sometimes come bishop h4, bishop G3, right?
Right. Yeah. So that was the point. मतलब उसको h6 को bishop h4 आना था, तो इसलिए उसने G3 square रखा अपने bishop के लिए. So that's why.
This is. Did he say this?
No, but it actually happened in the game. So.
Yeah, that makes.
Hey, Rook h1 is a very cool move to play.
Cool move, yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, you can also look at it as a mouse slip. Like
Yeah.
मुझे यहाँ पे खेलना था पर यहाँ पे मतलब मेरा
That's
mouse
one of the best mouse slips I've seen, though.
best mouse slip ever. H6, bishop H4, G5. So Hari went for something very concrete here. So everything is forced. And here he went for C5. So it's also like very forcing. By the way,
It
here
is.
there was a move like
And one might
sorry, I
go
can't
on.
hear you, Harshit. Please tell me. Are you lagging or am I lagging? Is the big question.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you saying?
So here instead of C5 there was an option like ED4. ठीक है?
Okay.
ये भी एक्चुअली इंटरेस्टिंग था और शायद ED4 को एक मूव है नाइट D4.
Mm-hmm.
There is another move here, ED4.
Wow. I mean, when you're calculating, you would never even consider that you have a different move, right?
हाँ वही exactly.
But I see that there's this pin, yeah.
हाँ.
So I see that there's BD6 and Bishop B5 of some sort or something along those lines.
That too
But
probably, but
let's
it doesn't work I guess क्योंकि Bishop B5 को
yeah, he can just
he'll
take
take the pawn,
and
knight on
Queen
C3.
C5,
No,
or
he'll
he can
take the
just
knight.
actually take AB5.
He'll take
Oh, he
AB5.
can't,
Sorry.
and
And
Knight B5, Queen C5.
no, but can you play Queen C5 directly? I'm wondering. Does this look good or not so great? Maybe this move, yeah.
Okay, let's backtrack. I mean, because he can even just simply take that piece, right? I mean,
Just AB5 and Queen C5. Okay, that's what you mean.
at least he has this, yeah. So we don't need to look further.
That's true.
So let's see what I'm. Yeah, I mean, there's something along these lines. So can you just
But there is a even
strong? Yeah. I see.
no. I'm not saying it's strong, but it's very funny. Like Knight D5 here.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
that's
wouldn't consider it ना like C
you.
into D5 तो ऐसी मतलब एक तो ED4 pawn मार दिया और फिर Knight D5 भी दे दो.
Wow. No, Knight D5 is a very cute move.
Yeah. But Knight D5 को CD मार देगा तो Bishop D6 है चैट के लिए बता रही हूँ. So because this queen is pinned and this is a good position for white. But वो knight into D5 मारेगा, not C into D5, and then this is okay for black because okay, let's say you take bishop D6, then there is knight C3 check intermezzo, and
but I don't feel like knight. I
or
don't
maybe you
feel
don't
like
need to give it. Maybe you can just take it, huh?
yeah. No, what I was going to say is that I don't think that Anish, seeing that black can just take knight D5, would have played it.
That's also true. He would have taken knight into D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, knight into D4 is a normal move and फिर normal game हो जाता मतलब.
But we are not interested in that, yeah.
हमको ऐसे interesting के we only want to see fancy moves and get happy.
Yeah.
So, okay. He did not take ED4 anyway. This option was there. He played C5. फिर यहाँ पे also white has a choice. So what will
so many like
this move, this
D5.
this move.
I mean, even a move like Bishop B5 briefly comes to mind because he can't take on B5 obviously, so he will probably play something like CD4.
Yeah, for Bishop B5, he'll take CD4. And I mean, the problem is this Bishop E4. Yeah, always it's in the air.
True.
So anyway, Anish played again something very nice. He played D into E5. Knight into E5. And now for the killer move from white. Let's ask the chat as well. Chat, can you suggest Moves from white, in case you haven't seen the game already. If you have, then maybe you can still write the move, but also write that you saw it in the game. Is the stream lagging?
I I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe.
I don't know why is the stream lagging.
No, I think it's just one person because others said that it's fine.
Okay, okay, okay.
Hopefully. Yeah.
I also feel my computer is slow and I'm not able to understand why. Maybe I need to like switch off this engine. Yeah, I have like enabled computer analysis. Maybe I'll disable it. Yeah, maybe now it's better. Yeah, yeah, now it's better. Now it's better.
Great. Did Anish actually play this?
This was the game and Anish played okay, let's check the chat if they are suggesting. Yeah, some of them saw it already and some of them are suggesting. Jinan Jomon saw the game. Um, Anmol Sagar is suggesting the Mudru Tahir.
King A1
Soham
most.
Desai.
Yeah.
Soham Desai probably analyzed the game, yeah? King
Mhm.
A1, I mean. You know, King A1 is actually a move, like not right now, but King A1 is like a really nice move, right? Just take your king away from all the pins.
Mhm.
So yeah, he actually played Bishop B5 here. And like okay, there are like some options for black. अभी knight f3 नहीं चलता है क्योंकि rook d6 मर रहा है ना?
Ah, okay. Takes and E5, right?
हाँ. नहीं, takes and just take the
Just
knight.
AB. Oh, yeah, sure.
First take the knight and then you'll anyway have e5. So
Yeah,
this is
that's true.
good. And ab5 ko, you know, Anish,
Bang!
yeah, Anish played bang, but there is a very quiet move which also works.
Is it the move which our dear friend suggested?
Yes. King A1. King A1 क्या move है मतलब?
Yeah.
So King A1, you're basically removing the king from this pin and bishop e4 वगैरह नहीं आएगा. Your idea is to play knight b5.
I mean, I think only engines are capable of playing such moves. I mean,
Exactly. Who plays King A1 in
yeah. I mean, if you play King A1, you are definitely getting a reality check by some of your opponents.
You're getting a stare, yeah? Like, ये क्या
Yeah.
है? Hmm. Yeah, and this position it's good for white. So this was
Mm-hmm.
one line. And bishop c6 एक option था. उसको rook d6, queen d6 and knight e5. But
Mm-hmm.
this is yeah, this is also possible like ऐसे कुछ.
Mm-hmm.
But he took Anish, of course, here knight b5 नहीं चलता है because of a move like queen
Bishop E4 or what?
a5, queen a5. That was the point.
Ah, okay. Knight D6, Rook D6. Sure.
Yeah, knight d6, rook d6 and c5 is supported.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you like whatever, like take rook d6 or anything, you can
Take
play bishop
E4.
e4 and this is in the
Yep.
pin. So Anish took rook into d6,
Wow.
which is very cool. So यहाँ पे queen d6 is the only move. Rook d6 को anyway bishop e5 आ जाएगा and वो अच्छा
Yep.
है.
No, this is a very dynamically.
बहुत
Uh,
strong game है ना basically.
yeah. Very strong.
White is dictating everything.
Yeah.
Bishop e5 खेला और यहाँ पे Hari went wrong. So what would you choose as black here, Harshit?
I mean, to be honest, I have not looked at this game
Yeah.
anywhere, but first instant was Queen A6,
Oh really?
like to play B. I mean, because F1 is hanging, like it's like this bullet move, yeah.
Queen a6 is the best move here.
Wow, yeah.
That's epic. Queen a6 and queen e7 are the two best moves in this position. Queen a6, as you mentioned, yes, the idea is b4 and the f1 rook hangs.
Mm-hmm.
And the other move here is queen e7 so that you keep c5 protected.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, for me, I'm a bit aggressive player, so I would prefer queen a6.
Yeah, queen a6 is a really nice move. So queen a6 was the way to play. पर उसने queen e6 खेला, which is also okay actually.
Mm-hmm.
Queen e6 is also okay. यहाँ पे king a1 खेला. Anishne.
Wow.
Yeah, like we were actually considering a move like rook e1 here.
Mm-hmm.
But Anish's logic is also like, I mean, once Anish
At
explained his
rook e1, it
thoughts,
still will be a check, right?
exactly, and also once Anish was like, rook e1 के बाद भी कभी ना कभी bishop e4 आ ही सकता है. Whether it
Yeah.
works or not is different. But king a1 के बाद it never works.
Yeah.
You can
That's
always
true.
go out. So that made a lot of sense. And here Hari made the final mistake. यहाँ पे भी he could have defended. So what would you play here? एक मिनट में फैन लगाती हूँ, बहुत गर्मी
Sure.
है.
Yeah. I really don't know.
हाँ.
But I would really like to play like king b8 and get out of this
Yeah, but like
thingy. Yeah. I mean,
it's a
bishop
very
c6,
unexpected
king
move.
b7, maybe. But I mean, I might run into some tactics. So I don't know.
Bishop c6 को शायद knight b5 आएगा ना?
Probably some. I'm running into some tactics. Yeah.
And then bishop b5, queen c5, queen c6, queen into c6, bishop c6, bishop f6.
Yep. I was thinking of bishop c6, but you still have like knight d. I mean, too many things are.
Yeah, knight d4 and maybe even queen b6.
Yeah.
So doesn't work.
Yeah. It's a tough situation. I mean. Yeah.
This line.
I was like considering rook d4 for a second, but I don't know.
The move
Yeah, I mean,
here
I'm
is
just
the move here is queen a6. It's super unexpected.
again, yeah.
Again queen a6.
But it somehow feels like the light. I mean, somehow, yeah, because if it went, it also protects b5.
Yeah. Like the queen is coming to the defense of his king side pawns probably.
Yeah. Knight b5 is important to stop because if the knight goes on a7, he gets all these mating ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but Hari, okay, basically Hari didn't play it because he saw this queen c4 move, which also makes sense.
So so basically he played queen e6 because his whole theme was based on this, right?
Yeah, because he saw queen c4. But
Mm-hmm.
queen c4 doesn't work for a specific reason. So, abhi rook c1.
Yeah.
And
Knight b6 mate.
either knight b6.
Like b4 knight a4 or something is coming, yeah.
Oh, this is cute.
At least.
You
know what? You know what? If you play queen b5, I'll play queen into c5.
एक मिनट पीछे जाते हैं.
Okay. Queen into c5 and
Chat. Guess the move.
boom.
So cute.
Yeah. I don't know if this is what you mean, but I mean, this would have been an epic way to end the game.
It is so pretty.
Yeah. Bang.
क्या बोल रहा है चैट? क्या बोल रही ले पब्लिक? Hey, my computer is slow or what? Something's. Yeah. This saw. Knight b6.
Yep.
What is this with the trade? Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Vidit is reading. Vidit is not even streaming. How can he raid? But
Yeah, they see it. Knight
yes,
b6.
yes, yes. I saw a chat. Congrats for the new house and husband.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put things into
To put
perspective.
it. Hilarious. Okay. So, yeah, knight b6 mate, and it's very pretty.
Mhm.
Very pretty. तू आहेस का ह्याच्यावर त्या लीचेसवर हर्षित?
I am there,
हा.
but I'm just तुझी स्क्रीन फॉलो करत होतो.
अच्छा, हा हा, ठीक आहे. हा, इकडेच फॉलो कर म्हणजे तुला ते नोट्स नाही दिसणार.
Okay.
आणि हा, so rook c1, so he played bishop e4. This was his idea.
Mm-hmm.
And here white has a cute move.
b3 or
Yeah, b3. And like nothing works, yeah?
yeah,
This is
you're
always hanging.
yep.
So queen b4 ko queen b2 even.
Yeah, threatening a3,
Bishop f3, and the problem is bishop g2, bishop h8.
knight d5. Huh?
हाँ, rook h8 के बाद knight d5 है. This is just lost.
Yep.
Because queen d4, or like for the chat, I'm saying queen d4 doesn't work because this is a pin.
Unfortunately.
Yes, very unfortunate. So ऐसा करके like white was a piece up and he won the game. Very very strong game, ना? ऐसा model game जैसा है, and I was like I
loved
felt
it.
it was like a classical game. The game quality was really high. From yeah, even
I mean, when these players like Anish start to get in the groove, like they are so good in the sense that they know where the pieces belong. So for them, it's just about getting in the shape, and after that, things just come naturally for them. I mean, for example, King B1, King A1 might be difficult for someone like us, even, but for them, it's just natural. I mean, it's like logic for them. Yeah, Bishop is coming to E4, pin, two things are in pin, he just moves it away. All of these moves just come naturally to such strong players.
या किंग ए1, और उसने इतना फास्ट भी खेला, पता है क्या मतलब?
Yeah.
या
Anish is, I mean, I feel like Anish has this sense of where the piece of where the pieces belongs. I mean, he really understands where the pieces belongs very naturally. I mean, naturally because of hard work. Obviously, it becomes natural only
when you have studied the position so much that
yeah,
it becomes very it becomes a part of you.
intuitive. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go to the next game,
Okay.
which is one of the most beautiful games of the tournament for sure so far.
So we started slow. Is that what you want to say?
No. I loved Anish's game as well, but this was like this really blew my mind when I saw
This is
that
like
position.
for all the basketball fans. This is like this half court shot. Yeah, from nowhere he comes in and bang. Like
Wait, and take whatever you want is the
yeah, like
is the वो ऐसा कैप्शन रहता है ना हर एक चीज का, तो ये मूव का कैप्शन है टेक व्हाटएवर यू वांट, अप टू यू. So we'll go from the beginning. This is Dubo versus Anton Guerrero.
okay.
And d4 and f6, c4 e6, knight f3, d5, g3, dc4. So this is the Catalan. Bishop g2, c6. This is quite popular ना अभी c6 बहुत लोग खेलते हैं.
Really, I don't know. I have not played it, but it could be.
Actually all the lines are popular only. Catalan के अगेंस्ट इतना सारा ऑप्शन है ना ब्लैक के पास.
Yeah.
And Anton has played this line actually in December. I don't remember who was his opponent, but he played it in December itself, a game. So probably Dubo
And
had seen
these
that game.
Anton and this all these Spanish players are extremely well prepared. But the thing is, yeah, I mean he's playing against Anish, yeah, but in general, amongst someone who is almost 2700 or around 2700, I feel Anton has very good opening preparation. But Giri is yeah. Okay.
No, this is Dubov.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, even better. I mean, he has this. Dubov does not have objectively good ideas, but he has these practically very, very dangerous ideas, which is what makes
Yeah.
him so special.
Yeah, as long as they work practically, they're good enough, no?
Yep. So, for example, it's so difficult to predict what Dubov will play because the engines will not show what he will play. Like, he will put his own brain into a move and then check if the engine, for such, I mean, in the engine recommends it as well, and then he plays it. So that's
Ah,
what I feel is the difference.
hmm, makes sense. There is an interesting question by Tanay Kapadia. You take it first, Harshit. Do you think that these super GMs have significantly better calculation skills than players on both of your levels?
Um, yeah, that's like the difference between calculation is that they know where to calculate. That's the biggest difference. We can calculate quite well, but they just know intuitively what they have to calculate. So we will spend 20 minutes trying to decide what we have to calculate, whereas they know by refutation that. But of course, there are some players like Nakamura and Vashir, for example, also. I mean, they are just extremely good at calculation.
Yeah, I also feel that more than calculation, I mean, probably they are faster as well. I'm
Yeah,
not sure, but they must be faster as well. But even in terms of pure calculation, yeah, how many moves further you can see, probably we can also see it if we put in effort. But our evaluation at the end of the line,
exactly, exactly,
the
exactly.
position that we get in the end of 8 moves, let's say, we are not able to evaluate it as accurately as they can, you know.
Mm-hmm,
And probably, like for me at least, that's a big hindrance, because
mm-hmm.
I spend so much time calculating all these lines and I'm just not able to evaluate the position at the end of it, so I cannot decide whether to go for it or not.
Yeah,
So that becomes an issue for me. What about you, Harshit?
yeah. You are not the only one for sure.
uh, but I
But
definitely,
also,
I'm the only one to spend so much time taking that decision.
I mean, in life in general, yes, for sure. But in chess, I might be there with you as well.
Hmm. So, okay, nice question anyway. तो डीसी फिर, हाँ b5 खेल दिया. तो ऑल दिस इज थियरी. नाइट e5 बिशप b7. यहाँ पे a4 भी एक मूव है, और विदित का भी एक गेम था a4 में,
Hmm?
रीसेंट गेम था और काफी
Then,
पॉपुलर मूव है. a4 को आई थिंक बिशप b4 है मूव.
I think a6
नो, a4 को,
because
a4 को a6, हाँ a4 को a6, नाइट c3 बिशप b4 ना, ऐसा
yeah,
है.
so that ab5 and
हाँ.
the thing in this structure is that white pawn down आहे. पण
हम्म.
तो काय करणार आहे की तो b3 ब्रेक घेईल
हम्म.
आणि मग त्याच्यानंतर 1 vs 3 पॉनचे पण बिशप ऑन g2 इज खूप मच स्ट्रॉंगर दॅन बिशप ऑन b7. सो एकदा b3 ब्रेक घेतला की मग c6 पॉन ऑल्सो विल बी वीक.
b3 cb ला पण ab मारू ना, म्हणजे
ab
a7 पण वीक राहील.
I mean depends but generally आपण ab or also sometimes we take with the knight if possible like knight d2 and knight b3.
Mm-hmm.
So but generally ab, yeah. So pawn down but activity, yeah, which is very very important in chess.
Yeah, this knight is still on b8 also. We should
Yeah,
not forget. And you can't develop it right now because the c6 pawn is hanging. So you have to spend some moves supporting it.
yeah.
तर तो knight c3 खेळला
Hmm.
instead of a4, a6, b3. Yeah, so the same position which you
Yeah,
explained. So right now, as Harshit explained, the problem is the c6 weakness, and all black's pieces are tied down to it and they are quite passive.
yeah. And white has center, right?
Hmm. सारे pieces center की तरफ है.
Hmm. I love to play such positions with initiative.
I also यार, पर मेरे साथ कोई ऐसा खेलता ही नहीं है black से, पता है. फालतू लाइन खेलते हैं मेरे साथ.
तू कहाँ d4 खेलती है
मैं
पर?
खेलती हूँ ना, कैटलन खेलती हूँ मैं.
हाँ, okay.
और ये सब सिर्फ ब्लिट्स में ही आता है. ब्लिट्स में आके क्या फायदा, मतलब. वैसे भी ब्लिट्स
ब्लिट्स
में
में तो टाइम ही खत्म हो जाता है.
वही जो भी पोजीशन हो, टाइम खत्म हो जाता है. Hilarious. Vijay San. Bishop b2. Castle. So डुबोव इन हिज कमेंट्स उसने बोला है उसको 94 बिशप e4 यहाँ तक उसको याद था कि उसके नोट्स में है and he said that he might have the position afterwards also in his notes but he couldn't remember any of them at
Right.
least. So there are some games even in this particular position a5 and here queen c2 is already quite rare.
I'm surprised.
This position is already played kya?
I'm surprised that queen c2 is rare.
Because there is another move like queen d3. So it's the
Mm-hmm.
same idea. But queen c2 is more logical, na? Actually, इस पे भी
Yeah.
तुम attack कर रहे हो.
Mm-hmm.
So h6. And I was checking it briefly with the engine. Okay, engine is also suggesting h6. I mean, I might not have the strongest one, like normal engine, but so probably Anton was also prepared. Actually, his name is David, not Anton. Yeah, h6, rook fc1.
I was actually just thinking if f4 is possible because
Immediately f4, huh?
f4, f5. It came to my mind because like this is a very common theme to attack the f7 e6 pawns,
Right.
like to break the triangle.
So
So you
you'll
go
play
f4,
immediately f4.
I don't know if it has a refutation as such, but it does come to my mind. I guess
Nice.
queen b6,
Yeah.
c5 or something along those lines could be
Yeah.
what black has in mind, or even something like knight d7, which is very tactical.
F4
Anyways,
for
he
knight
played.
d7. He played rook f c1. The idea is to probably take the pawn.
I mean, it is also. I mean, even I am learning a lot, yeah, because I would have played f4, so he played rook f c1, so there must be a very good reason.
F4 also looks good na, but I liked your move. वो bishop f6 खेला.
Okay.
So he played knight g4, attacking the bishop. Now bishop d4 is not possible for the chat, I'm saying, because of rook d1.
Okay.
Right? And then you pin and win the
Yeah.
bishop. So he played bishop g5. And here your move f4
Yeah. So he gets it in a much better way.
with a tempo.
Yeah.
And f5.
Wow.
And here is the move of the game,
Or the month, or
the year.
but the year has already belongs to him, so
The year already
shared.
belongs to him, huh? Yeah,
Shared prize.
actually, yeah. We should have a look at that game as well, I think.
Yeah. Shared prize.
Shared price.
To the same person, yeah. So he gets. Does he get a better share?
Two moves, yeah, maybe like double
Yeah.
move of the year, yeah, whatever it is called. What is it called if you like a bumper prize, probably?
Jackpot.
Jackpot. d5 white played here. Just this is hanging, this is hanging, this is hanging, and this was hanging, but he didn't take it. So
Yeah.
epic move.
But sometimes chess players, I mean, when they see a move like this, they would always try to connect all the tactics based on this move. Like,
They would try to make it work, you mean?
yeah, like for example, Dubov would have considered fg5, fe4, and then d5. Or, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that once you see d5, you start to check d5 in all the positions.
And
And
once
then
you
you,
spot it, you want to check it in all the positions. I get it.
but then he saw clear line and there was no defender there, and then 3-pointer, yeah, bang.
No, I'm actually, पता है मैंने ये गेम एनालाइज भी किया है, फिर भी मुझे इतना नहीं झेप रहा है, मतलब.
Yeah.
Because see, okay, ed5 is easy to refute. Ed, you just take bishop into f5. This is
Okay.
clear.
That's clear, yeah.
So what are the other options? C into d5. C into d5, now you obviously need to take the bishop. So you take it.
I think some idea connected with queen c7 should be there.
Oh, I wanted to show you this line. Okay. Now I remember this line. I want to show this to you. FG5, ठीक है.
Hmm?
FG5 को D into E4. Now this is still
Okay.
hanging. Hmm?
Hmm?
This is still hanging. So we anyway give it up. We
But
don't
why
care.
don't we go Queen C7?
Queen
Queen G5.
C7.
Sorry. Queen G5. My bad.
No, Queen G5, Queen B7, no?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I mean,
D8 is also hanging.
like FG4 or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is
But
getting
this
crazy.
is lost, no?
Looks like it.
E5 probably. But okay, you have Queen 8 anyway.
Yeah, no, this is
Okay, what is this?
for a different day.
Okay, what is
We need
this?
to. Yeah, this is
Queen
insane.
D5. What?
I mean, Rook G7 or what?
Acha, what is this? Probably black is winning क्या?
नहीं,
नहीं
like
नहीं,
Rook
ड्रॉ
G.
तो हो ही जाएगा.
Okay.
ड्रॉ तो हो ही जाएगा.
कैसे?
बिशप E5 मारूंगी तो ड्रॉ तो हो ही
क्वीन D5
जाएगा
है ना,
ना.
क्वीन D5 और फिर कुछ तो हो सकता है क्या?
ये एटलीस्ट मिनिमम ड्रॉ है ना, जस्ट टू
नहीं,
कंफर्म. नहीं,
मेट हो
रूक
जाएगा.
F1 मेट हो रहा है.
मेट हो
शिट
जाएगा.
शिट शिट. मैं अच्छा क्वीन D5 क्वीन D1. क्वीन
Queen
D5 क्वीन
D1.
D1.
Yeah, but I can minimum
Yeah,
take
you can
on
minimum
B2
take it.
and Queen G4 now. Oh,
No
sorry.
no no, this is
Queen F1
hanging.
is mate. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh
black is
my
doing
god,
fine.
this is crazy. Huh.
Anyways, knight
So
h6 is.
knight h6 is like a little safer than queen c7. Safer option.
And Queen C3.
And queen c3. So we want to give checkmate here and here wherever we get a chance.
Mhm.
तो यहाँ पे मैं अभी भूल गई क्या खेल रहा था वो. हाँ, वो क्वीन e7 खेल रहा है.
Uh-huh.
ये मेट प्रिवेंट किया. तो किंग h8, क्वीन h8, किंग f7. फिर यहाँ पे क्वीन h6. ओके, माय आइडिया इज क्वीन h5 and g6, whatever, like many
Oh,
options
yeah,
are there.
many options. Right.
हाँ, तो किंग e8 जाएगा वो. ठीक है.
So bishop f6 खेलना है क्या?
बिशप f6 भी खेल सकते हैं.
नहीं,
मैं
bishop
सोच रही
f6
हूँ.
queen f7, so probably not.
हाँ, क्वीन f7 and then nothing.
Yeah, so check first.
So not check.
G6 just.
G6 also might work actually, but bishop G7 is also cool. You attack
My
this
God.
rook.
Yeah.
So he rook moves to G8.
But why does the rook move? Like knight D7 is the most logical move. Oh, rook C7. Okay.
Knight D7, rook C7, yeah.
Good.
And now Harshit, this position. Let's say it's on your board, yeah, and if you win it, you win.
Yeah, I see.
Your last GM norm.
Yeah. I had a very actually in one of my GM norms, I had played a very similar move, like
Oh, you
sack
did?
the rook and.
Oh, you did? Okay. We can see that game sometime maybe. So rook C7.
Yeah.
And it wins everything basically.
House. Wins the house.
Wins the whole house. And then you also give this.
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah, and then rook C1 mate. Nice.
Happy. So happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a really cool line. CD5 को आ रहा था ये. And there was. He played f into e4. Correct. So f into e4, f into. Sorry, he. I was thinking of something. Sorry, I forgot. I wanted to show you one more line, but I forgot.
Like FG?
No, there was some h5. I'm thinking, where does it come? There was some h5 stuff.
कहाँ है ये h5?
कहाँ आता है वही मैं सोच रही हूँ. Probably
I mean
probably after FE only. Like let's say you take this.
Let's say I take it. Yeah.
And now what did he play? He played bishop f6 ना. हाँ, यहाँ पे h5.
बाप रे.
So this move was suggested by Amrita in the stream.
Too strong.
Yeah, very strong. And FG we were considering, usko H into G4.
So some high level commentary is going on. Yeah, I mean.
And Queen C5. And this Queen C5 को अभी पता है क्या है move by black?
Rook A6? No. Sorry, I mean, since you asked, I'm
What
thinking
Rook
of some
A6 नहीं
crazy
आ रहा
stuff.
है ना?
E7,
E7 आ
E7,
रहा है.
yeah,
हाँ.
yeah.
The threat is E7 right now.
I mean, Rook, Knight D's. Okay.
Yes, knight D7 is.
Wow.
So knight D7, if E D7, Queen D7 मार देगा.
No, but this is way too crazy. I mean,
This is way too crazy.
like Queen D4, Queen B6 is the point. I mean, this is incredible.
Queen B6 probably also, yeah. But he took Queen G5, my dear engine.
Oh, okay.
And then for Queen D7 he played this. And he claims it's equal because इसके बाद तुम Rook
And I claim I don't understand anything. Like no, this is yeah.
This is crazy, right? I think after Queen C5, anyone will shiver and tremble in their seat and maybe.
I mean, even after all this drama and all this is just equal, then I mean, practically, yeah.
Yeah. So H5 was a tremendous move, probably. But
I mean,
it's
not
hard
sure.
to play it, no? H5?
I mean, it's impossible. I mean,
it's very hard to play.
Because Queen C5, Knight D. I mean, if you play H5,
yeah,
then you also have to see Knight D7. You can't play H5 just based on this one move.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it even more difficult.
True. So he played bishop f6, and here white took knight into f6, but actually bishop f6 was even stronger.
Oh.
क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, when you like let's say you take this, ये पोजीशन आ गया, अभी तुम्हारा f5 वगैरह आ रहा है और इसको सपोर्ट कर रहा है, and any time any tactic में ये knight into f6 is a check. So the knight is always stronger. Knight
and queen is very deadly.
हाँ. पर उसने बिशप knight f6 का ये भी विनिंग ही है. इसको gf6, queen into e4, queen e7, f5, मतलब आराम से बैठ गया.
But still, I mean, we know that it's okay. Yeah, maybe it is quite clear that white is winning because
white is winning, but actually there and David missed a chance to equalize at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I want to see the whole game. Like knight a6 he played, rook into a5, h5. I wanted to show you some more. Like it's a crazy game. Like you can't evaluate it. Like you either play it and enjoy yourself, or you just don't play it and you feel bad later when you see the engine lines. I had this chance to play this beautiful sacrifice, right?
Yep.
I think it's now that my learning from these games is that if you get a chance to make these unclear sacrifices, you should go for them.
Yeah, because you won't get another chance.
Exactly. You don't get chances to make them, right?
Yep.
It's hard to defend, यार. मतलब तुमको engine जो भी बोले, practically तो कितना hard है.
But there is a very fine line between giving these imaginative sacrifices and just bluffing. Because these top players call your bluff and then they make you pay for it.
Yeah.
So it also has to be objectively good.
Yeah, but then it becomes harder, yeah, like to
exactly. That's why these games are so special.
So queen h6 का idea है basically ये मर रहा था guys, मैं बोल रही हूँ, तो उसने डिफेंड कर लिया queen h6 के
king f2 is my I mean
rook d5 खेला, rook into d5.
king f2, yeah, it's high class.
Very calm move, na? Okay, Harshit.
Yeah.
Harshit.
I mean, since we were talking about sacrificing on the topic of sacrifices,
you see it.
It does.
The best move here for white, which wins on the spot.
I mean, okay, rook a6 is obviously what you like want to play, and
Unbelievable. Like white is a rook down, but he's completely winning in this position because e7 comes by force.
Mhm.
And okay, let's say king g7 खेलते हो तो
check first, I think.
king g7 को check पहले ना and then e7
Mm-hmm.
and it's lost.
Yep.
And sorry पीछे चला गया. And let's say king h7 खेलते हो तो e7 and then queen
Queen
f7.
f7. Wow.
This is
And
also
that's probably why you don't play e7 in the beginning, so that the g7 square, the king can't go to g7 that way.
yeah. Here you first play queen d5 and यहाँ पे you look at what
Like
black
it's
is
like
doing.
it's like you keep a knife on his throat, but you don't actually do anything, and then like he has to be afraid of whether you will actually kill him or whether you just put it like that. On the contrary, if you actually do something with your knife, he doesn't have to be scared.
That's true. He either dies or he doesn't. तो
Yeah,
हो गया.
exactly.
Nice. Threat is greater than execution. वो
Yep.
And this also doesn't work because of the same queen f7.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also sorry. अभी bishop f6 भी आ रहा है. Just FYI.
Okay.
So rook a6 was the best move here, and he played rook a5. I don't know, maybe mouse slip. Yeah.
What?
rook a5 खेला तो
This can actually be. I
this
mean,
could be a
if
mouse
yeah,
slip, right? Like maybe he
yeah,
wanted to take it.
not the most slip you want, right?
Nice.
Imagine if he wanted to play rook a5 and then he mouse slipped rook a6.
Oh, that would be an epic mouse slip. Best mouse slip ever. Also, यहाँ पे he played d4, which is a blunder.
It's
Because it
probably
doesn't
not a
work.
blunder. It could be something like a miscalculation
Yeah,
down
I
the
mean,
road.
it doesn't. I mean, d4 is not. Yeah, not like a blunder, as in
I
you
mean,
didn't
he
see that
obviously
the piece
sees that.
doesn't go. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sees it, but इधर कुछ हो नहीं रहा है.
हाँ.
तो उसके जगह पे यहाँ पे अगर वो नाइट c5 खेलता तो ये एक्चुअली ठीक था पोजीशन, क्योंकि अभी आप सपोर्ट कर रहे हो.
चेक भी आ रहा है ना 94. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग.
हाँ. और आप बिशप को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो तो आपका आइडिया है d4 खेलना.
चेस में चेक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. पूरा फ्लो ही बदल देता है.
ट्रू.
क्योंकि मतलब तो it is like the highest priority. Yeah. Knight c5 is sort of natural, to be honest, but I don't know what he's thought that he didn't choose playing it.
So he he
I
did.
think he thought that d4 just holds on the spot.
Yeah, he probably saw that, like he felt d3 आ रहा है तो मतलब
हाँ.
कुछ तो हो जाएगा.
मतलब उसने पीस दिया तो मैं भी दे ही देता हूँ.
यहाँ पे रुक b5 को मैं सोच रही थी क्या करना है, तो d4 रुक b7.
Yeah, takes queen e3 check.
Yes. यहाँ पे first queen e3 check, and even though black is a rook up, this is a draw.
Oh my.
I mean, this is equal, whatever. Like I don't get it, but it's equal according to engine.
I don't get it as a pretty good assessment.
So anyway, but knight c5 was like a better way to play. And anyway, I think, yeah, as you pointed out, शायद उसको लगा होगा, like David thought that after d4, which is what he chose, queen b7, queen
some
e3.
perpetual is
yeah,
there.
there is surely some perpetual, and that's probably the reason he simply went for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't work because of queen f3 and everything is defended.
Holding, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he just took the pawn and he won.
Yeah.
Cool game.
Very cool game.
So, do you want to see this epic game from Dubow's Best Games collection?
Yeah.
Today
sure.
we're seeing Dubow's Best Games collection probably.
Yeah, I mean, I was asking Soumya if it's cool things from Airthings or cool things from Dubov.
It's true. So I haven't seen this game, so you only have to take me through it.
I haven't analyzed it, but
Okay.
I'll try to
So
explain my thoughts.
we'll see it together.
Do you have it?
Yes, I have it on the screen. So should I like you can also make the moves on this
Okay.
VHS.
And I can also draw arrows.
Yeah, you can do like you're a member, so you can do everything.
Awesome.
You can remove also all the analysis. Delete everything.
Oh wait, this is not the game.
This is not the game.
Okay, 1 second. Just give me
Yeah.
1 second.
It's fine. No problem. We will
The game. Yeah.
hide the
We want
board.
Daniel Dubov versus Karakin, right? Okay.
Yes. From the Russian Championship.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I
So
got it
until
now.
then, I'll just check what's up with the chat. Okay. What's up with the chat? No, we never take on f6 Dakshra third. Do we take on f6 and restrict the knight? No, we never take on f6. It's just that we have how many pawns? We have three extra pawns in that position. And the problem is, okay, I'll just bring the board maybe.
Yeah, and in the meanwhile, I've got that game as well. So
Oh, cool. I'll just show that position. एक minute. मुझे भी इतना अच्छे से समझ में नहीं आ रहा है बट एज फार एज आई अंडरस्टैंड ये जो पोजीशन है ना वो रूक डाउन जो पोजीशन था कहाँ गया Knight
in that
c5
position,
Knight c5 right Knight c5 no not bishop d4 I was looking at rook b5 then d4 yeah here the
is he asking
problem
if
is
black?
I think the problem is h3 right फिर तुम g4 खेल दोगे okay let's say you play
H3
king
looks
g7 and then
H3 looks
g4
very interesting.
and now you can never move the rook because of g5
Yeah,
in this
G5.
space.
I mean,
And-
I can easily see this going wrong for black.
right so the rook can never be moved and let's say you play something like this I think I can just play play e7 also right now actually
E7, bishop f6. Yeah, you can even just play king f4, e4.
yeah
King
even
f4
king
threatening
f4.
bishop f6.
Yeah with the idea to play
I mean, we are recreating the rules. Yeah, pawns are stronger than rook. d4 is better
Pass
than
pawns,
e4.
especially pass pawns are stronger than rook yeah
Mhm.
oh there are 4 pawns I counted wrong there are 4 pawns as compensation for the rook
Yeah.
so yeah okay so now we have the game
Yeah, we have the. I do have the game. Can you see it?
yes
I made the first move.
yes I can see it e4 e5
Okay. So knight f. So just a prelude to this game. So this game was played in the Russian Championship.
uh-huh
And it is one of the most important tournaments for all the Russian players. So this was the Russian Super Finals, and I think Swidler, our beloved commentator from Chess 24, has won it for a record number of 7 or 8
8
times.
times
8 times, yeah. So he definitely does perform very well there. Although this time we are looking at this game, Daniel Dubov Karakin, and so if this is all normal, bishop c4, bishop c5, c3, knight f6, d4, ed4, and Karakin must be thinking, wow, I checked this right before the game and I have prepared this till a draw. And then comes b4, which is like very, very unexpected. And okay, so he just attacks the bishop, nothing else to say there. Bishop b6. And okay, just to mention why it's weird is that because when white plays b4, whenever he takes on d4, the b4 pawn is going to be under attack. Also, the e4 pawn is hanging.
right so as usual yeah Dubo like opponent takes a pawn of his or piece attacks a piece of his and he just gives it up le
Yeah.
le lo मैं
ले लो
और
ले
एक
लो.
फैन भी पॉन भी दे दूंगा और एक पीस भी दे दूंगा, मुझे नहीं
Yeah.
फर्क पड़ता है. Is yeah, e5.
Yeah. So again, yeah, you see how he's playing. He's just playing for initiative. Like
Always
black.
going forward.
I mean,
Always
he's
going
making
forward.
black play the only moves, right? Like
Hmm.
he's attacking his knight, so he does not have any other option than to move his knight.
Yeah. Knight
And now,
g4 will not work because of bishop f7, right?
yep,
Yeah. And
and
this cute
king
tactic.
f7. Yeah, sorry, and queen takes.
Yeah. So it doesn't work. So knight e4 इसलिए वो खेलेगा. अभी क्या खेलना है? बिशप d5 खेल सकता है क्या?
वही मतलब बिशप d5 एंड नाउ अगेन यू सी अटैक किया.
हाँ.
मतलब सांस लेने को ही टाइम नहीं दे रहा है मतलब.
फोर्स हाँ.
Yeah,
So knight
and he
c3
had
forced हो गया अभी.
forced. Then okay, now two pieces are hanging, so okay, मारना तो पड़ेगा ही.
क्वीन भी हैंगिंग है, क्यों
क्वीन मतलब
क्वीन नहीं
क्वीन
दे
क्वीन
सकता?
क्वीन नहीं देता है वो. नहीं मजाक कर रहा हूँ, बाद में देखना क्या होता है.
ओके.
So bishop g5 again. Yeah, you. I mean f6 feels
It's
like suicide.
yeah, super horrible move to
Like
play.
okay, let's try to hide in some fancy lines like f6. Like takes, and once I move the knight, queen h5 is going to come with brute force. Knight e5 is not working now, but just to give you an example, yeah, even like this is just bishop h6, and the king is just way too weak.
Could we play
I
could
mean,
we play knight d4 or some
yeah,
nonsense in the previous?
the thing is, he has this queen e7 check,
Yeah.
which is sort of killing all of those ideas.
Yeah, like for example here knight d4. This is nonsense, yeah? Or does it work?
It probably is nonsense because bishop takes d4 and
Bishop
then queen
f6.
h5 g6.
No, I want to play bishop f6.
Hmm. Wow. I mean,
Since it's not my game.
yeah, since it's not your game, is important to know. Oh, bishop f2.
Yeah, bishop
Okay.
f2.
Because king
I'll
f2,
take
I have
it.
rook f8, but you can just play king f1.
No, but can I take it or I can't?
Yeah, I mean, bishop f2 probably doesn't work.
Uh-huh. Maybe c2?
Okay. Yeah, maybe c2. And please note that we are not using the engine, so we could really be
Playing horrible.
completely mistaken. Yeah. But c2 is a very nice move.
Huh.
And
And that's
yeah,
it. End of our attack,
that's
yeah?
it. Yeah.
End of our all our dreams. All of them
End
are
of
over.
our, yeah. But I mean, just takes, I mean, sorry, my bad. I mean, f6 takes, bishop h6 seems to be good enough.
Acha.
Or there can even be some tactics. Yeah, I mean, f6 is just something which generally
Yeah.
never works.
Never. F6 you don't even need to check in your notes. You can just
Yeah,
consider it's
f6 is,
horrible.
yeah.
बिशप h4 भी चलेगा
I
मुझे
mean,
तो
okay.
लगता है. f6 को बिशप h4 भी
So many
चलेगा.
options, yeah.
हाँ, मतलब क्या
Yeah,
प्रॉब्लम है? हाँ.
exactly. Yeah, bishop h4 is also just simple. So, anyways, he played knight e7, castles. I mean, first he made his king safe. Yeah, he's very smart. I mean, he just castled, and now he's making his king safe and asking black says, okay, first let me kick your bishop since you've kicked me so much. So he plays h6, bishop h4, and he castles. Now one might argue why he played h6 and then castled, and I don't have a good answer to that because, for example, when you play h6, he does make a square for his king, right? Like
Right.
he makes this square, but on the other hand, when bishop f6 comes, this is going to be hanging.
Oh, can he? Sorry. So maybe direct castle, huh? You are
I
saying.
don't. I mean, just I'm thinking logically.
Can he
Like,
play g5 or it's horrible?
oh my, you're asking for trouble. But who knows? The
Because
thing is, if you go g5, where are you going to castle?
see, knight g5. अभी knight d5 नहीं चलेगा because of queen h5. This I understand. ठीक है? ये मुझे दिख गया लकीली। पर what
पर
if I
मुझे
play
समझा नहीं मतलब क्या मतलब
what if I play H5
आई
and then
मीन
you just take
क्वीन
it?
H5 क्वीन E7.
अच्छा यहाँ पे वो वाले वेरिएशन में बोल रहे हो क्या? क्वीन H5 क्वीन E7
हाँ
नाइट
क्वीन
F3
E7.
और नाइट E4
नाइट
नाइट
F4
E4
या नाइट E4. कैन आई गो नाइट F4?
और मे बी
But
क्वीन
you
E6
can probably just go. Yeah.
दिस इज टू
But
कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वीन E6 को नाइट F6 आ रहा है ना
yeah, knight F6 and EF6. That looks good.
so we are
Yeah,
looking
no,
at no I'll just show the
queen
chat we are
H5, queen
looking at
E7,
queen
knight E4,
E6
queen E6, check, takes, and now the king is just going to run in this pin, and you can see that 1, 2, 3 pieces are not in the game, whereas all of white's pieces are in the game. So I once saw a video of Gary Kasparov, which I recommend all of you in the chat and all of you who will watch this later as well as Soumya to see this video. He very nicely points out that uh, it depends how many pieces of yours in the are in the attack. So what he does in one of the variations is that he gives his piece for a pawn, and his claim is that he removes one. His claim is that when 5 pieces attack against 4 pieces, it is more dangerous than 6 pieces attacking 5 pieces.
ah so more pieces attacking and less defenders
Less,
no more defenders रहेगा तो भी चलेगा पर more attackers रहेगा तो
नहीं,
अच्छा है
less defenders रहना. Yeah, I mean you just see his video and then you'll get a very
कहाँ
good
पे
idea
क्या
about
है
it.
नाम वीडियो का
I think it's something like Gary Kasparov's mind-boggling calculation or something like that. You might even put it in the description later. It's a very nice video.
okay I'll check it
And he plays that game against none other than Karpov. So, yeah.
by the way
That will be a.
Srinath is in the chat and he says something like queen H5 G6 queen F3 where we missed something kya Harshit
This looks bad. Queen H5 G.
अच्छा
I wouldn't be
there
surprised if we missed something.
over there F6 को क्या maybe earlier I don't know
Let me see. Queen H5. Queen H5 G6 Queen F3.
maybe earlier रे F6 च्या लाईन मध्ये असेल F6 च्या काहीतरी नाईट
पण इकडे
D4
G6. Here
इकडे
he's saying is.
इकडे
Yeah.
कसं काय काय बोलतोय काय
He's saying here I think Queen H5.
हाँ
No, not here.
हाँ here no but here 95 is hanging okay I don't
Yeah,
know.
the thing is there are so many variations
Yeah
that
I'm
it's very easy
confused
to
okay
get. Uh,
okay so we were at bishop G5 97 G5
I mean, by the way, I mean, as I said, I mean, we could be real. I mean,
we could be
it's
off
so
the
complicated that it's very easy to go wrong.
yeah we are just analyzing guys हम लोग engine नहीं use कर रहे so please excuse us if we are blundering and you can point it out in the chat actually if
Yeah,
you're
yeah, of
blundering
course.
sure
Yeah.
uh yeah so G5 is awkward right G5 नहीं खेलेगा कोई यहाँ पे है ना
I mean, the way White has played, nothing is awkward anymore.
how is D6 does it lose yeah it probably loses for because of ED6
Yeah, because rookie.
yeah ED6 and rook E1 okay
Mhm.
so castle
Losing is always a strong word, though. But yeah,
no but it's very bad no
yeah, that's
it is
true.
probably losing only
I mean, the thing with this game is that whatever White did is probably not is definitely not the objectively the best moves. But practically, as I was trying to mention, is that he poses a lot of problems for Black. And Sergei Karyakin, who's known to be one of the best defenders in the world, to do something like this against him in itself is a great challenge.
yeah
Okay.
so sorry I was distracted
When he stopped at C2, yeah.
Yeah, I was checking his line actually. What was his
He
line?
said queen h5, g6, queen f3. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
true.
but no, I
The
don't. I
thing
still
is,
don't get it. म्हणजे इथे
this
काय
thing
होतंय?
is bishop
कासल.
f7.
इथे
What?
कासल का? बिशप A1 ला?
Let's see. I mean, bishop f7.
What are you
Let's
do?
see what his idea was. Castle is one idea. Or bishop. No, bishop g5 is. Okay, maybe just castle.
Maybe bishop F7 is the idea.
Oh,
Bishop F7,
sorry.
king
My bad, my
F7,
bad.
bishop D8,
No, but
king
bishop f7.
E8.
No, bishop f7, king f8, no?
Yeah, bishop F7, king F8 as well.
Yeah.
Maybe castle, yeah, that's the move. But then,
But it. Yeah, I mean, I
doesn't.
don't know.
Yeah, something feels wrong.
Rook f8 even comes to mind. I mean, this
Something
is
feels wrong.
crazy.
Yeah, something feels wrong. Yeah, rook F8 does come to mind. Okay, so moving
Moving
on.
on.
Let's swiftly move on.
Yeah.
Bishop H4, castle.
Rook e1. Okay, he's just developing, just trying to get one more piece in the game and stopping all sort of d6 stuff, which Soumya was. I mean,
Right.
so d6 doesn't work because this will be hanging.
But G5 will never work in this position. And what to do now?
I'm afraid, yeah. So he goes queen e8, which see now he plays
Oh,
queen e8. He wants to move the knight somewhere.
okay.
He can even take. So he sort of logical. So he plays bishop b3. Yeah, I mean, you want to take my bishop? I'm not going to give you my bishop. Like brute force. I'm not going to give you that. And because I mean, it makes sense, right? Because once the bishop comes to c2, it's much more dangerous than the knight on e7. What do you
Yeah,
think?
isn't it lost for black or it's not playable this position?
It's very difficult. That's for sure. I mean, black's next move is a5, which explains the
कुछ मूव ही नहीं हो रहा है उसका बिशप रूक मतलब बेचारा कैसे निकलेगा
pura. I mean, he's tied, yeah. I mean, I would love if two pieces could go back to b8 and d8, and all of his pieces would be in the last rank.
why didn't he play knight f5 here
That is a good question. I guess bishop f6 comes to mind,
yeah bishop f6 anyway
but I don't know how good it is because bishop f6, gf6, ef6. Okay.
what okay मुझे नहीं दिखा gf6 ef6 queen d8
Yeah, I'm also thinking.
queen d8
I'm thinking if like rook e7 or something
yeah
like
rook
that.
e7 knight e7 queen c1 knight f5 back
Yeah.
so doesn't work knight f5 probably just queen d3 kya
Mm-hmm.
just queen d3 knight h4 knight h4 and now queen g6 and knight f5 is coming
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, even if white does not have something direct, how many pawns? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's basically just one pawn down because the pawn on c3 can be collected at his will.
yes
And look at, I mean, and for that, he has two active bishops, one rook who is in front of the queen. I mean, this is just, I mean, knight f5. It might not be a losing move, but the game still, I mean, white still continues to have all the initiative.
yeah
I mean, he played a5. I mean, I yeah, probably just did not find a very good move, and he played. Wow, he goes bishop f6. So you see, what Soumya was trying to do is that take this knight out, and now bishop f6 may or may not be so effective.
yeah probably knight f5 was a better move he didn't like it for some reason obviously he considered it it's like the
Which
first
we are
move you
missing.
yeah it's the first move you considered because
Yeah.
so anyway he played
Yeah,
a5
a5, bishop f6. I mean, without mistakes, there can't ever be a brilliancy.
Hmm.
So,
A4 खेल दिया होगा.
हाँ मतलब अभी A5 खेला है तो मतलब
A4 तो खेला
खेल ही
ही.
दे. A4
हाँ.
बिशप
Bishop
C4
C4. Knight G6.
and
Knight G6. पर क्वीन T3 को क्या हो रहा है? Knight F4 क्या?
he played D5.
Oh, D5.
Knight
ED.
F4, I guess just Queen F5, Queen G4.
Knight F4, Queen F5,
Or Queen
D5,
E4.
I thought.
And if I just take Queen
Then
F4.
Okay, lost.
Okay, I'll just quickly see. So Queen F5, D5, Queen F4, DC4, Queen G3, G6, Queen H4, King H7, Knight G5, King G8, Queen H6, and I can mate you on 3 squares.
But what if I play H5? I'll lose this game for sure. But what if I play Queen H4 ko H5? Nahi, H5. Harshit, not King H7.
Yeah. I got it. And then I go to F4. You play King H7, then I go Knight G5 check, then you go King G8, and I start to think. Okay, I see Knight E6.
But F6.
And
F6.
boom. Oh, sorry. I mean, what I wanted to do is like do this. Which still might not work.
Yeah,
But
that might also not work.
yeah,
But
okay. So let's think here. Or here.
I saw one brilliancy. Knight E4.
Okay.
Vagna. Knight E4, King H7. King H7. खेलना King H7. खेलत का नहीं King H7. खेलना. Stuck है इसका तो. Oh, Harshit got disconnected. I wanted to show him my brilliancy and he got disconnected. Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. King H7, Bishop
H8. I'm back.
Bishop H8. What do you think? Bishop H8.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
Just
That's
having
an
some fun.
incredible spot.
But maybe F5 and you spoil all the fun.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's still winning.
You know what?
White
can just play Bishop H4 or any of these moves and be completely winning. So,
yeah.
I mean,
But Bishop H8 is so fun. I mean,
Bishop H4 was a very nice spot by you. And by the way, just so that I mean
EF6. Yeah, wins, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If this doesn't win, then no. Anyways, none of this had happened. And Queen D3 was played and D5 was played in the game. And ED6.
Okay, let me see the game now. Okay, ED6.
Bishop E6 and Soumya tried. I mean, even I haven't looked at this game very deeply, but I know what has happened in the game. But let's try to calculate.
Okay,
from
even
here.
I know what has happened in this move because this position is very famous. Like in all over social media, this position was there. So I know what was played, and I'll try to calculate.
Great. So let's start with the obvious, like.
Okay, Queen into G6.
Okay. The point is that I'll move the move, so you can tell me what you are trying to think.
So I'm thinking Queen into G6, F into G6, Rook into E6.
Okay.
And now I'm thinking, what will he play? So let's say he plays Queen into E6, then I play.
Let me first ask you. I mean, what if he goes Queen C6? We'll try to refute it, yeah, one by one.
Queen C6. Queen C6. So can I play? Okay, just a moment. Give me some time.
You got it?
No, I'm thinking. C6. What is this sound? Is it from your end?
What sound?
Some ticky 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 ticky.
Is it better?
Like an alarm. Wait, I'll switch off desktop audience. No, it's from my end.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll mute you. 1 second. Can I mute you for 1 second?
Sure.
Can you mute yourself for 1 second? Yeah, now it's gone. Yes, come back. Yeah, it's from your end, Harshit.
What sort of noise is it?
We need to watch your streams on mute. That's the only way.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we get this
I really don't know what is it about. So
tiki 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 tiki. So I see a draw, obviously, but I'm trying to find the win now. Tiki 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 असं येतंय.
hmm.
हा, बंद झालं. काय केलंस तू?
Mute.
Oof, yaar, I
Is
can't
is it
find.
loud?
Oh, I found the mate. So stupid. Oh God.
Tell me.
Arey, Rookie 7 chair. No, Queen C6 you played, right?
Yes.
No, I didn't find the mate. Correct only I was seeing. Sorry.
Okay, I'll put it on the board. So we're looking at Queen G6, takes, takes. He played Queen F7 in the game, but we'll come to that. What if Queen C6?
Yeah, Rook E7, Queen C4, Rook G7, King H7. Rook F7 is a draw. Rook F7, King G8, Rook G7. So maybe Bishop to E5 is possible for King H8. But then what if he attacks my bishop?
Good.
Like he attacks my bishop with Rook A8. So yeah, I don't like it. Your phone is kept near your mic probably. Maybe that's what is making the noise. No. No, that's not helping.
Is it mouse click? It can be mouse click.
No, असं की 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 अलार्म वाजतो ना टिकी 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 कंटिन्युअस आवाज येतोय.
ते म्हणतात हेडफोन काढून चेक कर. Okay, I'll try removing
हा.
it. Is it gone?
नाही. कानातनं काढायचं नसतं ते प्लग आउट करायचं असतं हेडफोन. हर्षित.
अरे but I removed the thing also ना. Let me try earphones.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a earphone issue because I can still hear it. Maybe my ears are extra sharp.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
I have nothing to say about that. Is it better?
No, it's not. But it's okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on. Let's swiftly move on.
Queen C6, what is happening? So Rook E7, Queen C4, Rook G7, King H8, Rook G6,
But Rook
King
into
H7.
F6.
Oh, sorry, Rook F6 is coming here. So
हाँ,
Rook
Rook
C7,
F7.
sorry,
हाँ, Rook C7. अच्छा.
is one option. Rook F6, Rook C4,
हाँ, and this is okay.
and Rook D6, Rook C3, we are a pawn up.
एवढं करून एवढंच मिळालं. इतना पैसा में इतना ही मिळेल. ठीक आहे.
So we are a pawn up here, but
ठीक आहे. Fine.
then I don't think we are.
Yeah, this is fine.
You can
Rook
go
C7.
Bishop E5.
Yeah, Bishop E5 I also thought, but C
now
into
Queen
D6.
D5, and I don't think that.
Even C into D6, no?
Yeah, CD6, yeah. Yeah, of course. So I guess he's at least a pawn up, yeah?
Huh.
So okay.
So
Queen
we played
F7.
Queen F7. Queen F7. So now what all is hanging? Let's check. We can play Knight E5. That's an option for sure. Knight e5 is a good option. Then rook e7 is still an option. Rook e7, g into f6 then. Rook e7 को g into f6 आ जाएगा, so not a good option. Knight e5 को g into f6 आएगा, उसको knight into f7 मारेंगे, rook f7 को rook f6 मार रहा है और king f7 को rook e7 आ रहा है और checkmate हो जाएगा. तो knight e5 खेलेंगे और गेम जीत सकते हैं क्या? और
It took.
गेम जीत जाएंगे. knight e5 खेल सकते हैं क्या? नहीं
He did
खेल.
not play this in the game.
Not good, huh?
I mean, 95, it could be good, but let's think. What if let's start with the obvious moves. What if I take?
Maybe you take c into
GF6.
d6.
So I can take GF6.
GF6, knight f6, knight f7.
Okay, and that is losing.
Mm.
What if Queen e6?
Queen e6, bishop e6.
King h7.
This was coming in the previous move also.
What do you mean?
Rook e6 को भी तो आ रहा था.
But then your knight was on f3.
That's true. थोड़ा difference है.
No, I mean the difference is that where did it go?
Yeah, f2 is hanging, na? In the end.
That's the difference, and also that after these two pieces are, in the line.
Okay. So this is not good.
I am not sure. I'm still didn't check out the engine, but I feel that this should be the reason.
Okay. So knight e5 is not good. पीछे जाते हैं.
तो उसने क्या किया?
उसने क्या किया? क्या ऑप्शन है?
For two pieces, and let's not count the pawns because they are immaterial right now. But this pawn on c3 can be very dangerous.
Right.
And now all the threats like rook e4 and rook g6, in the future are intact.
Wow, bishop c3 I didn't even consider. Wow, bishop c3.
He just took the pawn. So now again, you can't really take cd6, I think.
Why can't you take cd6?
I think rook e7 should be the reason.
Yeah, rook e7, queen into c4, rook g7, king h8, rook c7.
But then you can take on c3 and
sort of equal material. It's a material is equal and you can hope to defend it, no?
Yes, that is a fair point. I'm just thinking if I missed. Okay, so cd6, I saw what I missed. I think rook g6.
Rook g6, yeah, rook g6. But then rook
g7 pawn, and rook c7.
Pawn to d5, bishop into d5.
Yeah. So rook g6, cd6 runs into rook g6, queen c4, rook g7, king h8, check, takes, and you're a pawn up. Also, the d pawn is weak. So this should be, in this position, white has great, if not, complete. White has great winning chances.
Yeah, this is cool.
So bishop c3 has to move the king. So he goes king h8.
King h8.
Again, king h7 runs into all this stuff here. Like king h7, rook e7, queen c4, and the same trick exists.
Right. So king h8 he played. King h8 makes more sense, but then some knight h4 might not come. ठीक है. Where is it? King h8.
Yeah, king h8.
Okay, let's check.
Knight h4 never works.
No, not right now. In the future.
In the long run.
Yes, okay. Not right now. Okay, so rook e4 maybe.
You like to think in the long run, yeah?
Can I play rook e4 now?
Yes, this is what it did.
वो queen f5 खेलेगा और क्या करेगा?
वही खेला. Only move because queen d7 ran into rook e7.
हाँ. तो queen f5 को भी मैं rook e7 खेलूंगी.
Very good. He played that rook g8.
हाँ.
Because अभी g7 मर रहा है कभी क्या मतलब? वो तो दे ही नहीं सकते वो तो. हाँ. It's the most important fort in the kingdom.
So मैं दूसरा रुक लेके आ जाऊंगी रुक g8 को.
So you bring army from the other king, to protect it.
So I'll bring rook a1, na? Acha, he took it. I thought I'll play rook a1.
Okay, so let's see what happens for rook a1. I think in general
Sorry, what? Abhi bishop g8? Or even rook b7. No, maybe bishop g8 first and rook b7.
Sorry?
Bishop g8 and rook b7 is possible, right? They can't hear you, kya? Can you guys hear him? मेरा chat देखती हूँ.
Rook g8, rook b7.
Oh, they can't understand, kya? You guys are not understanding what we are analyzing, but we are also making the moves. I mean, I think we need to show some arrows, Harshit. I'll show them. Wait.
Sure.
So I was thinking of bishop g8, rook g8, and rook into b7, attacking b6, and also maybe rook e7 at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But Harshit is saying it's not so good. Why? Why?
I mean, like, I felt like the d6 pawn, like, he wanted to keep the d6 pawn. What you
Okay.
did is that you're giving the d6 pawn, but what he did, he got the c7 pawn as well, right?
Okay, so you get another passer. Right.
Yeah,
So this
that
is...
too on, I mean, that to a passer on the 7th, I mean,
Yeah.
that is a very big asset.
Right. So this is far stronger. So you have more threats this way. You also have this queening thread and you have this thread of making a queen.
He had to calculate queen c2, which was played.
C2. Queen c2.
Because this attacks the bishop as well as the pawn.
But there is no mate after queen f2.
Indeed. But what would you do now?
I can do so many things. I can play bishop e5 first of all. But let me think.
Yeah. Do think.
Bishop g7 can be played, kya?
What is the point?
Bishop g7, rook e8.
Rook g8.
Pawn c8 and queen.
Pawn c8, queen c8.
अच्छा queen c8 अच्छा फिर
and then
pawn
rook
up ही
will come to
रहेंगे.
c2 and then I mean I'm not even sure if white is better.
Yeah, you.
Like Soumya suggested bishop g7, but in this line the thing is black gets rook c2 and a3 and I think black is the one who's better.
Yeah, not so good.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, your instinct was correct. He just played bishop e5.
Yeah, I wanted to support the pawn. Correct. And यहाँ पे कुछ mate नहीं है. If queen f2, then king h1. So it's okay.
Yeah. So that he took bishop. Oh, whoops.
It's okay.
He took bishop f2.
Bishop f2.
Yeah. And king h1. I mean, king f1, I think just runs into many checks.
No, it's too awkward. King h1 is only better.
And he went bishop b6 back. So the thing now is that white does not even need to hurry. Like here, black can't move the rook because g7 is hanging. Black can't move the queen because, I mean, if he moves, for example, queen d3, then rook g7 first.
Right.
And then the pawn will queen.
Right.
So, I mean, he just played h3 so that there are no back rank tricks. And yeah.
After king h7, he played king h7, right? Oh yeah, now we can play rook e1.
Exactly. So.
And now we are... Oh, but now there is no threat of rook e8 check. So he is also smart.
Yeah. But I feel like white doesn't need us like direct threat. Yeah, you can just play slowly, but I'm sure white has a threat.
Right now, white has no threat. He's just going to play normal.
Yeah, I think he'll just play bishop d6.
Yeah.
And somehow try to gang up.
Oh, wait, no, he'll probably play knight d4, knight e6.
Okay. Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good knight d4, knight e6. Yeah. He played a3 because he wants to get closer to the queening square.
So we anyway play knight d4 because you can never move the queen because of rook
You know
g7.
what he did? You know what he did?
Huh.
What the like? Let's see what black can do. Can he take this pawn?
You can't take it because of rook g7.
Very good. Can you move this bishop?
You can move it to f2.
You can, but I don't think it benefits you
Yeah,
because
I
if I go
mean,
something like rook f1, you have to go back.
yeah, I mean, you can keep moving the bishop. That's what I mean.
Mhm.
So white improved his position, obviously.
He played king h2.
Okay. King h2, removing any kind of checks and skewers. And
This
then you're
is
very
brilliant,
happy.
yeah.
Probably you can
Okay.
king.
So the point could be that once he wants to play knight d4 as Soumya mentioned, but the point with knight d4 is that the rook hangs with check, right, Soumya?
When does the rook hang with check? After
When you play
what?
knight d4,
Yeah.
black plays queen d2 or queen f2,
Mm-hmm.
the rook on e1 hangs with
96.
check.
Right.
So he goes king h2 and now knight d4 is possible because queen f2. I
No,
mean,
but knight e6, queen e1. We have to be careful.
yeah, there is bishop g1 check, but it's not a check, yeah. So he can decide what he wants to do.
It's not a check, kya hai? I
I
mean,
mean, okay, the point is, I'll show
huh.
you. Knight, for example, I make a blank move like bishop a7,
Huh.
knight d4, queen f2.
You play rook e2.
No, I just queen, right?
You can even play rook e2. Okay.
I mean,
You
I just
can you
queen
can make
and
a queen. Yeah.
yeah, and I just win the game.
Okay.
So this is why I did this because it's not a check. You got the? Did you get
Yeah.
the point, guys?
Yeah, I understood. I understood. That the rook never hangs with a check.
Yeah, exactly. And king h2 g5 and knight d4 exactly what we calculated, right? Like
Yeah.
queen f2 you can just simply queen.
Yeah.
So he goes queen c4 because he has to keep an eye on this square. And now again, as Soumya mentions, knight f5. I mean the simple threat of knight d6. I mean this is an incredible game, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. So he won knight f5. अच्छा he
No,
played. He kept playing क्या?
queen b4.
अभी क्वीन नहीं बनता है क्या? क्वीन क्वीन बना
Queen
देंगे तो मेट नहीं हो रहा है उधर.
नहीं,
मेट नहीं हो रही है इसलिए क्वीन नहीं बनाया.
also queen you can even take on e1 maybe, yeah.
Yeah, there is no mate अभी
Like
immediately.
queen takes e1. I mean, you can
It
go
is
into this
possible.
position like check, 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 but
No, but even here, like, can't you just take rook into c8?
that should be made.
Yeah, rook c7 and mate. Okay,
Yeah,
this is the only way.
yeah. And check, check, all forced till here uh
And this
takes
is
with the bishop.
winning.
This
This
is
is
winning,
winning. Yeah,
but maybe he felt like he can just simply go rook c1
yeah, and play c8.
and I mean this is like आपण म्हणतो ना जखमावर म्हणजे ते सॉल्ट टाकायचं का काहीतरी.
जखम पे
It's like
नमक छिड़कना.
the company exactly. And now I mean rook c8 is coming and king g6 he played on for a few more moves, but yeah, queen b2, rook c5, rook d8, and now
Yeah, beautiful
black
game.
resigned because rook e5 check followed by rook f8 will be gg.
Beautiful game. Thanks, Harshit. This was so beautiful.
Yeah, I
Queen
mean,
g6 was epic. And
yeah,
especially the fact that after, you know what I liked is rook e6, queen f7 नंतर rook e4. ते आपलं फक्त मागे यायचंय like queen
bishop
f5.
c3.
Yeah,
Oh.
this bishop c3 and then this rook e4. Like it's not like mate किया.
Mm-hmm.
Just position खेल रहे हैं तुम.
Yeah,
And then you take the pawn on c7. It's
true.
very beautiful. So yeah, this was an epic Dubo stream. I
Yeah.
actually wanted to see one more game, but it's actually quite late. So yeah, I think it was very, very beautiful.
But it was something that I wanted to. It was something that I had on my checklist to check all these games, and it's good that I. I mean, I spoke a lot, but it was not because I had seen all these games before, but I was trying to understand the logic behind all the moves, and I hope the spectators were able to understand
Spectators.
it.
I hope the spectators enjoyed themselves. At
Yeah.
least we both did. Yeah, this Dubo Karyakin, I had actually not seen it. I had only seen the Queen G6 position. So yeah, it was very beautiful for sure. Thanks, Harshit. And this, yeah, from today for the chat, I just want to say that we have the knockouts
Mhm.
in the Airthings. So yes, please follow our commentary. It's in, the commentary is by Chess24 as well as Chessbase India. It's a collaboration and it's on Chessbase India. And of course, there are more English streams as well on Chess24,
Mhm.
which you can also check out. But finally, please come back to our stream and watch it. And yeah, really nice games. And now today onwards there'll be like obviously very fighting games because the match format is such that there are two matches तर
Mhm.
बेसिकली आज काही रिझल्ट झाला तरी उद्या परत मॅच खेळायची आहे.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, it will
Everyone
be,
will get a chance.
yeah, there's I think everyone will get a good chance to also come back. And there are 4 games in each match, so we'll get to see a lot of interesting games for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Harshit. This was my first stream in like 1000 years, and I'm so happy over here, Mala. So I feel really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Bye bye, chat. Bye bye,
Bye bye.
Janata. Maybe I'll hang out for some time with the chat and
Sounds good. So
okay.
basically, you're kicking me out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get it. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye, Harshit. Take care. Thank you. Yeah, so many Soumyas. Say hi to all of them, guys. 4 Soumyas. And now there's just one. Uh, so thanks a lot, chat, for hanging out with us. And yeah, काफी decent था. इतना कुछ obvious error किया नहीं तो I'm also surprised. My chess eyesight is still not so great, but ये सब games देखने के बाद I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling so good to have seen chess. And already this Airthings Masters got me back into chess, and now this stream, and I'm just very happy to do the stream as well. When will you do the Banter Blitz? I'll do it. I'll do it. I didn't want to start with the Banter Blitz as my first stream after so many days because there are a lot of things that need to be done, and I just wanted to um, like last time the Banter Blitz there was some error with the software, so I didn't want to get into the same make the same mistake again. So once things are sorted on the website and everything, I'll definitely do a Banter Blitz with all of you. Thank you so much. लास्ट क्वेश्चन, क्या राजा वो कार्लसन को हरा पाएंगे बाय शशांक झा? क्यों नहीं? जानने के लिए देखिए चेसबेस इंडिया पे Chess24 और चेसबेस इंडिया के एपिक कोलैबोरेशन ऑन एयरथिंग्स मास्टर्स. Okay. Bye bye, guys. It is so much fun to hang out with all of you. And thank you so much for supporting. I know I didn't stream for a really long time. Uh, Actually, the reason was I was really exhausted. Like, that was the genuine reason because I was doing the commentary. Like, November, I joined Chess24. There's a lot of work with that. And then we were doing the commentary like the whole night for the Skilling Open. And then December onwards I had to organize my wedding. And in general it's very hard to organize weddings. That's the reason people prefer to get married just once in their life. So that बार बार ये काम नहीं करना पड़ेगा. स्पेशली मेरी शादी मेरे घर पे ही हुई थी तो बहुत सारा काम था. Because of COVID and everything, we were it was a very, very private wedding, but still, when there is even like a small function at home, like even 4 लोग खाने पे आ रहे हैं तो पूरा घर क्लीन करते हैं, राइट? मतलब बहुत काम आ जाता है, तो शादी के लिए तो बहुत सारा काम था, और बहुत अच्छे से गया सब. आई ऑल्सो वॉन्ट टू शेयर दैट कि आई रियली एम सो ग्रेटफुल टू माई फैमिली, क्योंकि इतना एफर्ट तो बस फैमिली डालती है आपके लिए, मतलब इतना एफर्ट डाला है, बाप रे, आई कांट इवन टेल यू. एंड बहुत ही अच्छा वेडिंग था, माय बेस्ट, द बेस्ट वेडिंग आई हैव एवर अटेंडेड. So yeah, I was very happy, it was very pleasant, and yeah, so and also I shifted back to Bombay, right? So I mean not back, but I shifted to Bombay. तो वो भी चल रहा था साइड बाय साइड, घर सेट करो, घर ढूंढो, घर सेट करो, सब कुछ सेट करो. अभी भी सब कुछ इतना सेट नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट द स्ट्रीम रूम इज सेट, एंड चल रहा है, मतलब कट रही है जिंदगी. सो yeah, so far, so yeah, now I feel a little more settled here, and now that I've started the stream, I'm feeling very happy. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and hope to be more regular. I'll definitely be more regular now, and we'll also start streaming on Chess 24 India from Jan. We'll make an announcement about that as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Or yeah, okay. Bye bye. Have a great evening. Do join us at 7:30. Do join us at 7:30 for the stream. Bye bye. Have a nice evening, guys. I need to figure out how to end the stream. uh yeah, I found it. Bye bye.